All right, this is Matt, and this is Matt's GQ. Beast of a GQ it is too. And it was built in your patio, in your front patio.
Yeah, it was built in my front patio, all just with a couple of straps and a thing. It had 3 bodies.
Is that right?
Yeah, 3 bodies. This is my third body on it, rust free.
Yeah.
RB30 body that we've had to do a lot of work to get it to put the diesel in.
I can imagine. And I suppose the biggest thing we can see here is the suspension lift.
Yeah, it's quite a big one.
Yeah, sure is.
5-inch spring lift.
Yeah.
And then we got the 2-inch body lift.
That's absolutely huge, isn't it? And 35-inch tyres.
Yep. Yeah. And oversized shocks just to get that extra flex.
Yeah, excellent stuff. All right, let's go out and see what it performs like, eh?
Oh, I'd love to. Let's go.
Okay, Matt, this certainly doesn't look as though it's a standard Nissan motor under here, under the bonnet. So can you give us a bit of a run through of what's been happening or what you've done under the bonnet? One of the things that stands out is this inlet manifold. Why did you go that road?
The original intake manifold is it's no good, so I got this one custom. I got this one custom made, and when I got the new water-cooled turbo, it's I've had to do the extra piping around to because you can't spin the turbo.
Yep, I can certainly see that it's a much bigger turbo than that you normally fit onto a TD42.
Yeah, it's it can handle up to 36-pound boost, but I'm not going to go there at the moment. I'm only on 12-pound of boost.
Yep. So obviously you would have had to do something with the injector pump.
Yeah, I got that built by A1 Diesels. Got that all refreshened up and to be able to handle a lot more diesel. And
what about the exhaust? Have you got a big exhaust on it?
Yeah, it's 3-inch straight through, no mufflers.
Right, yeah, it certainly sounds good. And we've got a couple of batteries here, and you were saying that you've got a third battery in the back?
Yeah, you got a third battery that's hardwired to the starter battery. Third battery is for the rear winch.
Okay, rear winch, so we've got a front winch as well, and these 2 batteries run the front winch, and the third battery is running your rear winch. Yeah, great setup. Matt, you were telling me earlier that this is the third body you've had on this chassis. Tell us how that came about.
Well, the first body I had was I wanted to get into the full drive scene, and in the coil sprung from Hiluxes.
Yep.
So I bought a cheap rusted diesel GQ Patrol, but it was 1990, and I got T-boned on Tongan Highway.
Gee.
And ripped the back end out, so that I had to come get a new body for that, and I had no money at the time, so I found a $500 rusted body.
Yeah.
So I swapped that over and put that on it, and that took a few months of my work time.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And then I had my eye on this one, but it was never for sale because the owner loved it so much, and it was only a couple of doors down. But I convinced him. Then that one, the first one, that I swapped on there, the rust got so bad that the roof rack fell down.
Oh, okay.
So it was time for a new body.
Yeah, certainly you've had a really good buy with this one. It's fantastic.
Yes, this was originally an RB30 GQ Patrol. So obviously I had to strip it all the way back to a bare body and no chassis. I got rid of the chassis. As you know, the RB30 engine mounts and all that don't line up.
Yeah.
So I just kept my original 1990 chassis, and this is the 1993 ST with all the fruit.
Yeah.
And RB30, but this all got done in my front patio.
Yeah.
And
And you were saying Rebecca did your girlfriend?
yeah, my girlfriend Rebecca, she's
Did
done
all the interior for you?
made it all nice and
that's
pretty.
That's come up an absolute treat, hasn't it?
Yeah,
She's a beaut. Yep. And all the interior up here, all the hood lining and everything, it's just
in perfect
absolutely
condition.
immaculate. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Really shows what someone that really appreciated the car, looked after it, and kept look after it.
Yeah. So around the back here, Matt, you've put drawers, fridge slides, all that sort of gear for your camping, and beautiful little table here as well.
Yeah, it's setting up for touring mostly.
Yeah.
It's got the recovery box. That's just all my recovery gear. Keep it. If it's all wet, I can still put it back in there.
Yeah, right. Good idea. Yeah.
Then I've got, you know, obviously all my food on the left-hand side, and then all cutlery on the other.
Yeah, that's how to do it. Yep, that's the way to do
So
it.
it's quite simple. Got inbuilt air pump, so that all works. And then I've got all my spares, like spare CVs and spare belts,
Yep.
and all that sort of stuff that you would normally break in a car.
Yeah,
And that's all in that box there.
yep, sure. And then of course you've got the big rear winch
Yeah,
out here to
that's
get you
definitely
out
paid for
backwards.
itself back that rear winch a few times.
Is that right? Yep.
Yeah, it's
yep.
easy to pull out backwards than it is going forward.
Yeah, and of course two spare wheels on the back.
There's two spare
Yep,
35s
yep.
on the rear. Got a custom made rear light on the back that my dad made for me. I really enjoy it. It's telescopical. It's all pin and lifts right up. Yeah, so
Fantastic.
another
Yeah.
adds double that weight,
Yeah.
double that height. So.
Yeah, and then of course you've got the rooftop tent as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, on the roof rack.
definitely extra comfort for the missus,
Yeah,
and I love it as well.
yeah. Okay, so this is Beck, and this is Matt's better half, and I believe you've been involved in the vehicle as well.
Yes,
Beck.
I knew from the start that the only way to be involved with Matt was to get him part of the
Yeah,
rebuild.
yeah,
so I
yeah.
had to kind of by default be part of it.
Yeah, right, and you've done all the interior for him?
Yeah. So he stripped it all down and then I put it all back in.
Yeah,
and
fantastic.
Cleaned it up a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. And I believe you're getting into four-wheel driving as well?
Yeah, so we picked up a Hilux Surf, which unfortunately I drowned on my first go.
Oh,
but
bugger.
yeah, so
Yeah.
we pulled the engine out of that and currently rebuilding that with Matt's dad, who's putting in a lot of work
Okay.
for us as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
And then we've done a bit of work to the suspension with that as well. So we've got a 2-inch body lift and a 4-inch suspension.
Phooey, look out,
And
look
you're getting
out.
35, so it should be
Hey,
full in the
yeah.
control hopefully.
Oh, hey. And you really like camping, getting out in the bush?
Yeah, absolutely love it.
okay.
So me, Matt, and our 2 dogs, and
Okay.
a bunch of our mates always come out and
Yeah,
spend
yeah,
time together. Yeah, it's awesome.
And so you've sort of set this up as a tourer, and it
Yep.
looks as though the Surf might be the play toy, is it right?
Yeah, that's the idea. So we've got the rooftop tent on here, so this will be home camp, and
Yeah.
then obviously take the Surf out for the play. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Well, good luck with that, and
Awesome.
thanks for joining us. All right, Matt, we've spent a fair bit of time in the GQ, and to say I'm impressed would be a bit of an understatement. It certainly is a credit to you.
Oh, thanks so much, man.
You know, for something that's been built in the front yard and made out of 3 different vehicles, it's an absolute credit to you to be able to pull it together like that. Particularly that you not a mechanic yourself, but I believe your dad is, and he's been a big help to you.
Yeah, so I'd have to say a big thanks to my dad. Yes, he doesn't like touching the tools, but he definitely tells me how to work on the car and how to do it properly.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing too. You learn as you go along. So the next one you build, which I'm sure you're going to build another one.
Yeah, I'm thinking about building a rock crawler actually at the moment. I'm halfway through it at the moment, just welding on the patrol dips onto a Hilux Surf.
Oh, look out!
So yeah, just we'll see. Got a set of 40s to go into that.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that, and more set this one up as a tourer.
Yeah, terrific.
So like we can still handle the hard stuff.
Yep. And then of course you've got Beck's truck as well.
Yeah, that's another Surf. So she's getting all spare parts off that I don't need. So it makes it a bit cheaper for her.
Yeah, terrific. Yeah. Well, it's been a pleasure going out with you, and good luck with the rest of the rebuilds, and good luck with this old truck.
Well, thank you so much. I have to thank you guys. It was an absolute awesome day, and I can't thank you enough.
Good on you, mate.